A very good morning to one and all. Myself, Professor Chetan Gupta, Assistant Professor in CSE Department, Sagar Institute of Research and Technology, Bhopal, the SAGE Group. In today's lecture, we will discuss about a subject that is computer network, and the subject code is CS602. And in this lecture, we will discuss about the topic about the introduction of computer network. So before starting about what is computer, what is network, we will discuss about the definition of computer network. Basically, computer network is an interconnected collection of autonomous computer system. Here, the word interconnected means linking to each other by some media like physical media or wireless media. If we talk about physical media, so physical media included coaxial cable, fiber optic cable, twisted pair cable. And if we talk about the wireless media, so there will be a microwave, radio wave, or satellite communication. Means if we want to connect computer together, so there are two type of medium, or we can say that we have two type of things, that is physical mode and wireless mode, or we can say that physical media or wireless media. Why we connect computer together? Basically, we connect computer together to share a common pathway to communicate with each other in their network link architecture. A network allows many users to share a common path. A network can be used between people, between computer and computer. Computer network uses distributed processing in which task is divided among several computers. Instead, a single computer handle the entire task. Each separate computer handle a subset. A computer network, two or more computers that are connected with one another for a purpose of communicating data electronically. This is the basic structure of computer network. Here is one is sender, one is receiver, or we can say that one is sending device, another one is receiving device. They have some set of rules, and that rules is known as protocol, under which protocol they can send their data to each other with the help of transmission media, either in the form of wired media, either in the form of wireless media. If we talk about what are the structure or the architecture of a computer network, so this is basically an architecture of computer network. Here some kind of networking devices, some kind of internetworking devices are connected together to form a network. Here in this image, what we see that there is the internet. There are a different type of devices like router, Wi-Fi router, switches, bridges, servers, and different PCs that are connected using different topology. Some devices are connected with the help of wireless media, and some devices are connected with the help of wired media. Means if we want to form a network, we use networking devices and internetworking devices along with some computers, telephones, laptops, smartphones that are used to communicate the information or the data for a long distance transmission. If we talk about what are the goals of computer network, so here are some goals of computer network like resource sharing, reliable services, cost reduction, provide strong communication media. It provides central control for a geographical distributed system, or it provide inter-process communication among user and processes. If we talk about the first point, that is a resource sharing, basically resource sharing is a process in which a single resource can be shared among different users. For example, a printer can be used in the office between different workers. Means none of individual required its own individual printer. It can be shared among several computers, or we can say that several users. The second one is reliable services. The resources are available in the network in multiple, so that in case of failure, the user work do not held up. Multiple backup facility also help in the reliable services. The third point is cost reduction. Means since so many large capacity server are being accessed by so many users, So there will be a considerable reduction in the cost. A strong communication media means in a computer network, the flow of data at very high speed from one point to another point. Hence, it is the most efficient communication media. And another point is geographical control and interprocess communication. Now we are moving on the next topic, that is the architecture of computer network. If we talk about what is architecture of computer network, so computer network architecture is defined as a physical and logical design of a software, hardware, or a protocol and the media of the transmission of a data. Simply, we can say that how computer are organized and how the tasks are allocated to the computer. If we talk about architecture, there are two type of network, we can say that, or two type of architecture: peer-to-peer network and client-server network. If we talk about peer-to-peer network, peer-to-peer network is a network in which all the computers are linked together with equal privilege and the responsibility for processing the data. Point number two, peer-to-peer network is usually for a small environment, usually up to 10 computers. The third point is peer-to-peer network has no dedicated server. And the last point is special permission are assigned to each computer for sharing resources. But this can be lead to a problem if the computer will, the resources is down. So this is about this peer-to-peer network. And the second one is client server network, where one machine is work as a client, another machine work as a server. There may be a multiple client who can request to the server, and the server can take the request of that user, process it, prepare the data, and with the help of internet, they can deliver whatever the data or whatever the services required by that client. So basically, in client server network is a network model designed for end user called client to access the resources such as songs, video from the central computer known as server. The central controller is known as server, which while all other computers in the network are known as client. A server performs all the major operations such as security, network management, and all the other tasks. A server is responsible for managing all the resources such as file, directory, and printer. If we talk about what are the different components of a computer network, so there are some component of computer network like sender. Sender means client who can send the data. Receiver may be a server who can take a request, process it, prepare the data, and deliver it to the client. Transmission media basically a media like wired media or the wireless media by which the data is communicated between two users. The shared data, that means the message. That means shared data means a data which is transferred, which is travel from source to destination. Network interface card, basically network interface card is also known as network adapter. The primary function of NIC is allow the computer to communicate on the network. It support transmitting, receiving, and controlling traffic facility to the another computer on the network. It operate at the physical layer of the OSI model. If we talk about what is local operating system, basically local operating system are those which allow personal computer to access files, print to the printer that are located on a computer. Local operating system example like Unix, Macintosh, Linux, Windows 98, MS-DOS, these are the some examples. And the network operating system, basically network operating system are those which run on computer that are known as server. That means in a server we will use network operating system. And the protocol basically is a set of rules that is used to communicate with each other in the linked architecture. If we talk about, these are the some definition that we have already discussed, that what is message. Basically message is the data, sender is the party who send the data, receiver is the party who can receive a message. Transmission media is basically a path, physical path or wireless path by which we can transfer the data, and protocol basically set of rules. Now the another topic, if we talk about, that is the types of computer network or the classifications of computer network. If we talk about what are the types of computer network, so there are three types of computer network: LAN, that is a local area network; MAN, that is a metropolitan area network; WAN, that is a wide area network. If we talk about LAN, Basically, LAN stand for local area network, which cover a very small area. That means within a building block or within a campus, within a few kilometers in a range. Basically, LAN operate at the principle of broadcasting. The data transmission speed of a LAN is very high. It generally uses one type of transmission media. If we talk about some properties of LAN, so the transmission capacity of about LAN is more than 1 Mbps. Range is about 1 to 2 kilometer. It offer low error rate. It offer low delay. But one of the limitation of the LAN is there will be a limited number of station. Means we cannot create a LAN of thousands computer because the design is very complicated, and it is very difficult to manage this kind of network if we use more number of computers. So there is a limited number of stations. The next one is design and maintenance is very easy, and it does not suffer from propagation delay. Propagation delay means if we send a data to the receiver, then the receiver acknowledge that the message is received successfully or not. So the time taken by the message from sender to receiver and the acknowledgement from receiver to sender, that time is known as propagation time. The second type of network is the metropolitan area network. Basically, metropolitan area network is the larger area than LAN. Basically, the transmission capacity of a MAN is 34 to 100 Mbps. The range of a MAN is 10 to 50 kilometers. Metropolitan area network work on very high speed. It support both voice and data, and the design and maintenance of a MAN is easy but are more complex than LAN. If we talk about that WAN, so wide area network, we can also say that the connection of multiple LAN is known as WAN, wide area network. Basically, we are discussing about MAN. So MAN is basically what? MAN is a collection of a LAN, or we can say that if we want to connect two different building blocks, so that is considered as a MAN, that is metropolitan area network. Now the last one is your wide area network. Wide area network basically are those which provide long distance transmission of a data, voice, images, video, and the other information over a large geographical area, such as if you want to transfer the data between two cities, between two states, between two countries, or all over the world. WAN operate on the principle of point to point. It suffer from the propagation delay. Its design and maintenance is not easy. Its transmission speed is low as compared to LAN and MAN. If we talk about this, what we see that it is another local area network. This is a kind of a bus local area network. This is a kind of a ring. This is also kind of a bus. So if we connect multiple computers that are located on a different geographical area, or we can say that different cities or different state or different countries. So if we connect these kind of computer together, so these kind of a network is known as wide area network. So in today's lecture, we have discussed about the definition of computer network. Then we have discussed about what are the goals of computer network. Then we have discussed about what are the different component of a computer network. Then we have discussed two type of architecture of computer network, that is peer-to-peer network and client-server network. And the last topic that we have covered, that is what are the different types of computer network. So at the last, we have discussed three type of network, that is the local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. So we will end this lecture today. The next topic we will cover in our next lecture. So thank you so much.